Good morning, friends. How are you? I hope that you all had a wonderful weekend. Say, if you haven't ever joined me, my name is Wendy King Bassett, and I am the Makeup Motivator. I try to come on almost every weekday morning. Sometimes I switch it up and go at night. Sometimes, I do it when I can. So this morning, whenever I come on, I try to share something that hopefully will motivate you or, start your day off right, help you just go out and make your day the best day that it can be. Good morning, Lisa. How are you today? Today, and every time I come on here, I try to use products that are part of our monthly special. Every month we have a different deal. It's called a Kudos. So I try to use those products so you can see them in action, or I use a product that, sometimes I have one of my clients or one of you lovely folks that come on and join my lives that ask me to use something and see how to use it in action. So sometimes it's that. Today it's going to be the Kudos. I am obsessed with our newest Moonstruck Addiction Shadow Palette. I think the addiction part of that name fits really, really well, especially with this one. This is palette 6. We just released it April 1st, and I love it. It is so, so pretty. So I'm going to be using it this morning because I happen to be wearing colors that will go with it. I am, I'm one of those. I'm one of those matchy kind of people. I like to have things match. So I try to match my makeup to my clothes too. If I'm wearing something that I'm like, I don't know how I'm going to make that match, then I go with the good old brown standby. Doesn't brown go with everything? So I'm going to be using that in that Kudos when you grab the Kudos, because right now that beautiful palette that I just showed you, the only way to get it is in the Kudos. So I'm going to be using it this morning. The other part of the Kudos is you can get one of our Epic mascaras. We have 3 different options in that. Black waterproof, or brown. Lisa, can you tell me if my lights are okay this morning? I can never really tell. My good friend Lisa's on here with me. And, when you're doing these lives in the morning and you're, of course, obviously I'm using makeup lights because I don't have natural light. I would love to live somewhere where when I got up to go to work in the morning, even in the winter, I had natural light and could do all my lives on natural light, because I think they're just nicer, just easier to use. So back to that Kudos, you get one of those Epics. Any of our shadow palettes, are 6 to choose from. Thanks so much, Lisa. I appreciate you, hun. You get any of those palettes to choose from, the 6, one of the Epics, and any of our Splash Liquid Lipstick, and you get those all for 20% off. It's a really good deal. And so I'm going to use a few of those products this morning. So far I took this Lofty. It's kind of got, I don't know if you can tell, it's kind of like a really, really faint gold to it. Not one of those overpowering, you're like, oh, wow, what are you, Midas? Not like that. It's really a pretty color. And I'm going to keep using this palette while I talk to you, because we're going to go right into the motivation, because I told you what's in the Kudos. Any palette, any Splash Liquid Lipstick, in any of our Epics for 20% off. So I'm just going to be rolling through with palette 6. Maybe if I'm smart, I'm going to try being smart for change. I'll hold it up and show you what color I'm going to use next. So this is what I started with. This is what I'm going to. Actually, I'm going to go to this next. So in my motivation deal, I put in the description of this live, I don't like you because you don't have enough. And those people are, and then I put fill in the blank. So anyone can fill in the comments what they think that is, what I'm talking about. And I will just keep going along right here. Still using this color. This color is called Blazing. It's super pretty. It's like a cross between a burgundy and a purple. Kind of reminds me of my newest blush. That we had those new blush colors out in February. And now I said that I gotta compare them. I've gotta compare them now that I just thought of that. It kind of reminds me of that color. Pretty close. Yeah, it's a little bit deeper. I think the eyeshadow's a bit deeper, but they're pretty close, right? The eyeshadow's a little bit deeper. But a really pretty cross between maybe a burgundy and a purple. Got a little bit of that dark, the dark tones of a purple. I think it's got a little bit of that. Okay, so got that in. Just use that as my transition color. And I'm going to take this next. So when I put that, I don't like you because, and let's get one thing perfectly clear. I don't dislike anybody. I think that every single person out there has their own talent, brings their own something to the table, and that we should always be kind to everybody. So let me make sure that I say that right off the bat. Good morning, Jakers. How are you this morning, kiddo? One of my favorite kids just jumped on there. So like I don't dislike anybody. That's just, it's not in me to dislike people. I think people all bring their own something to the table, and they're all a gift to our lives, whether it's for a season or for a lifetime. Everybody brings something to the table. But I've lately noticed that I've seen people that, and you're gonna laugh. You're gonna laugh because I was watching Game of Thrones last night. First time I can think of ever in my life that I was happy. I wanted Sunday to go by fast, or at least my adult life, that I wanted Sunday to go by fast. But and you see, like, that Cersei Lannister, and unless you are loaded, unless you are high up, and I mean, you got to be high up. You got to be, you know, like a lord or whatever they call them, and you have to have lots of money. Otherwise, she's not going to like you. She's going to base you judged on what it is that you have, not on who it is that you are. And I thought, I see a lot of that. Because you see, like, little Arya Stark, and she doesn't care. She doesn't care that, you know, she's a lady. I love that she doesn't act like one. I love her personality. I love the tomboy in her. But she likes you for you. You know, in the very first season, she's playing with the butcher's boy. She doesn't care. And she makes friends, with an actress who doesn't have a lot. Like, she just likes people for them. And then there's Cersei Lannister. She doesn't like you unless you're rich. And I see that in other people. I see in other people that they choose to dislike others because of where they're at or not at in life. And you know what I think about that? I think that that's pretty crappy of them. I'll be honest. I'll call y'all out. I don't care, because you already probably don't like me because I'm not in the same place in life that you are. So whatever. If you don't like people because they're not at the same level as you, or people don't like you because they don't think you're at the same level that they are, you know what? That shows their character. That shows who they are. And I don't think that's a positive thing. I don't. I could be wrong. I'm wrong a lot. But I think you should like people for who they are. And, you know, do they make you laugh? Do they make you smile? When you're around them, do you feel comfortable? Do they bring you up? Do they encourage you to go for more in your life? That's the people that I think that, you know, you should like. So the people that treat you like that, the people that they don't say it, you know, they don't necessarily say, well, you don't have enough money, so I don't like you, or you don't live in a nice enough house, or I don't like the car you drive, or I'm just better than you. They may not say that, but you get the sense. They don't have to say it. You know that they're, you know, that they feel that way. Those are the people you don't need in your life. Those are the people that you need to say, you know what, I'm going to pray for you, and I'm going to go on because I'm not going to let you bring me down with your crappy attitude. Those are the people you need to get away from. So we're continuing on with the kudos here. I'm kind of think it's funny that this morning when I came up with something motivational, that I was able to relate it to the Game of Thrones, which I still get such a kick out of, because I want to say it was at least, they were through their 6th season before I ever watched a single episode. Here's how much I didn't even know I had HBO. I didn't even know that part of our TV package had HBO, because I never watched it. You know, if I watch TV, honestly, it's usually something on, like, it's on a Vudu, because it's a movie, you know, that I've bought and put on there. I love that. I love that you can just grab a movie, put in a little code, it saves it. No matter where you go, as long as you have service, you can, you know, sign on to any smart TV and watch your movies without taking them with you. I think that's that's genius. I need to come up with ideas like that. I don't ever come up with ideas like that, but I need to. Good morning, Aunt Janet. So I love that. So I don't really watch a lot of like, well, I can't say that I don't watch a lot of network TV, because I do. I love This Is Us, and that New Amsterdam show, I really like it, and so I watched a couple of shows, but not very often. Usually when I watch them, it's on Hulu, and I'm watching it days after the show's been on, because I'm either cleaning at night, or I'm working on, you know, helping clients, or I'm grandmaing, you know. I don't usually get to watch shows as they come out. Now, last night, Game of Thrones, I was watching it when it was released, and it still just shocks me that they were like at the end of the 6th season. So I did, like, what do they call that, binge watching, where I caught up on all of them within, I want to say it was a few weeks. It took me a while to watch them all, maybe even a few months, and it worked out just right that when I finally got done with season 6, within a couple months, season 7 came on. So I didn't have to wait very long to watch season 7. And then season 7, some of those shows I even had to catch up on. I think the first season was like, or the first show was like last night, where I was there, I was ready, I was watching it, because I had to see what happened to my dragons and my Arya. You know, most people probably like Jon Snow's their favorite, or Daenerys Targaryen's their favorite, and I would understand it, but for me, I absolutely think Arya is the best character, and I love the dragons. Like, so, and I love the direwolves. I love Ghost. He was cool. I always kind of go for the characters that are a little bit, you know, not really, I mean, I guess Arya's a main character, but she's not like Jon Snow, main character, but she's my favorite. It's just like when I watch Disney movies, it's always the sidekick that's my favorite. Like, even my favorite movie of all movies is Little Mermaid. Like, I love that movie, but my favorite character, I love Ariel, she's my favorite princess, but my favorite character is Scuttle. Like, I get such a kick out of him. So anyway, I somehow managed to relate a little motivation to Game of Thrones this morning about, like, I love how Arya does not care who you are or how much you have. She just likes you for you. And then there's Cersei, who is exact opposite. She is a hag that only likes people for what they have. So if you're going to choose somebody in your life, choose an Arya. Choose somebody who likes you for you. And the people who don't, you know, who truly don't care about you, the Cersei and Lannisters alike, kick them to the curb. You don't have to be rude to them. You don't have to sink to their level and be rude and you know, and not, just don't sink to their level. Just remove yourself from them. Wish them well and remove yourself from them, because you need people in your life that bring you up, not bring you down. So choose to hang out with those who care about you for you, not for what you have. Okay, you know, from here, I'm going to throw on some Epic and some lipstick. I'll go ahead and do my splash. I honestly don't do, I don't do mascara on lives a lot, just because I have I have pretty weak eyelashes, and it takes me so long to get mascara on that I don't want to give the mascara a bad name. Now people think that it's that mascara when it's not the mascara. It's really my eyelashes. I have red here lately, and if you've heard about it or know what it is, tell me what it is. We do have a new product being released tomorrow. I have no idea what it is, but I did see where a couple of other presenters said that they hoped it was tubing or tube mascara. And I'm kind of curious what that is, because I'm like, well, it can't be what it's in, because it, you know, mascara comes in a tube, but that can't be what they're talking about. But whatever this tubing mascara is, they're really hoping that that's what we release. I guess it's really wonderful, but I don't know what it is. So if you know what tubing mascara is, or tube mascaras, drop me a comment below and let me know what that is, because I have no idea what it is. And I don't know that that's what's coming out tomorrow. I just know that tomorrow a brand new product gets released, and it's also, I don't really normally like to say, but tomorrow's my birthday, so I'm like, yay, happy birthday, or new product. I hope it's something, I know it'll be something awesome. I have zero doubt in my mind that it won't be something awesome. And so maybe that's what that will be. I'm hoping it is either an under eye cream. I would love to see an under eye cream. So that's one of the things I would hope it would be. Or one of our, some product with SPF for the face. We do have, or we did have, I haven't even checked to see if we have it anymore. One of our setting powders has SPF in it, or has an SPF factor too. There's not SPF. You can't put SPF in. Never, anyway, that's a long story. But something else with SPF, that would be my second. Or I would love for us to start getting more stiff upper lip stains with a little bit of metallic in them. I think that would be awesome. Okay, so this is another one of the products in the Kudos. You get any of the Moonstruck Addiction Shadow Palettes. I used palette 6 this morning. All 6 have, each of the 6 palettes have 7 different colors. They're all beautiful. Then the Splash Liquid Lipsticks, I want to say there are 19 different shades of Splash. You get to choose whatever Splash, and you get to choose whichever Epic you want. We have 3 Epics. So I'm going to throw a splash on real quick. This is Snarky. This is one of our newer colors. Or no, I lied. This is Successful. And it is still, it's one of our newer colors, but I grabbed Successful and I thought I grabbed Snarky. And I love this color. It quickly became my favorite. Other than the metallics, I love, love, love when we had the metallics out. I think they're so, so pretty. I just adore metallics. But they were all limited edition and none of them are available anymore. I think Striking might still be available. It's really pretty. But as far as our regular lineup colors and the colors that are in a regular lineup, the ones that are in the lineup to stay and not going anywhere, this is my new favorite. Successful is really, really pretty. If this, like, I can show you a trick real quick, because seeing how I don't ever throw my Epic mascara on when I'm on here, I'll show you a lip trick. So I'm actually really happy with the way this looks this morning, but if I wanted to tone it down a little bit, I can take some concealer. Let me grab my brush here. I'm going to grab my concealer brush if I can find it. And there's always a little bit of product, you know, where you have like the little, I don't know, where you go to twist on, you know, the twisty part. You know, very technical terms. I'm shouting out some really technical terms. There's always a little product in there. Grab that. And just go in the center of your lip. Don't go all the way to the edge of your lip, just to the center. And that can make your lips look bigger. Just add in that lighter color right there. Totally makes your lips look bigger. Really quick and easy to do. And you can make your lips look a little bit bigger, and you can kind of tone down the color. If you've got a color that you feel like it's just too much, it's too bold, or it's too red, or it's too whatever too pink, too whatever it is that you think it might be, you can totally tone it down by just taking a little bit of concealer and sticking it right there in the center. Don't go to the edge of your lip, just right in the center, closer to like your teeth part, and then rubbing them together, and that's gonna make your lips look bigger, and it's gonna tone that lipstick down. Or you can, you also could take, like in here, we have this beautiful Lofty color in palette 6. Any lighter color, you can just take any brush, dab it in there. And that's going to help too. So you can use concealer or a lighter lipstick, or even like I just did, a glitter eyeshadow, and you can get where your lips look a little bit bigger, which for me usually is really helpful. Okay, I'm going to jump off of here one last time though. If you have people in your life that they don't come right out and tell you, I don't like you because you don't have enough money, or I don't like you because you don't have a nice enough house, or I don't like you because you don't wear the right clothes. I know that sometimes that seems like they only do that in high school. Trust me, it still happens when you're adult, even when you're my age, and I'll be 51 tomorrow. At any age, there's going to be people like that they decide to not like you, or be rude to you, or not include you because they think that you don't have enough. You don't need those people in life. You don't need the Cersei Lannisters in life. You need the Arya Starks. So surround yourself with people that genuinely care about you for you, not for what you have. All right, boys and girls, I'm going to jump off of here and get myself to work. I hope you have the most amazing day, and until we talk again, be happy, be positive, and always, always be you. Take care.